secretary for education and host of senior leadership of government. On the 12th is the main competition day. Actually, the only day for this event. The rest is just to support the whole process. So competition day is on 12th, and that is where we will have all the 21 countries and over 460 delegates here. We want to request the public, because it is an open and free entry. We ask the public to come as many as possible, cheer the Kenyan team, cheer the world, and give the people a befitting welcome, so that we have a day to remember. Then on the 13th, we have series of activities, including a trip to the national park, Nairobi National Park. We have arranged to take all the students and all the delegations, over 460 of them, to the national park for a tour, courtesy of the local organizing committee. They enjoy Kenya. So this event is not about sporting only, it is cultural, it is bonding, it is friendship activities, it is student, centered activities, learning opportunity, and therefore we want them to have an impression about the country, and therefore we have lined a number of events on 13th, including the trip to the national park. Then we have a cultural day at the Bomas of Kenya. Then for them to appreciate one another and bond, there's some friendship relay, just for them. We have prepared tents for each country, the 21 countries, to display the culture and a number of things that they want to really show the world. So basically that is what will happen in terms of the number of days. For the countries that have really shown interest, who have confirmed their participation, there are 21 countries, a total of 460 athletes and delegations. So we have all prepared. Our main hotel for the championship is Ibis, where we'll have majority of the delegates accommodated, then quite the other hotels. For Team Kenya, we have a strong delegation of 61 athletes, so that is the largest delegation. But of course, there are also countries that have brought quite a number. Uganda is bringing 48 athletes and delegations, so it's not only Kenya that has a big number. Of course, New Zealand is bringing 30, Qatar 31, Tanzania 33, so quite a number. So there will be a lot of interest in these activities. So
the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. And first, I would like to say in front of ISF, big thank you for Kenya, for Nairobi, as you already noted, the first ISF event in this part of Africa, and we must admit that we are really proud to be here. And as you already mentioned, it is not only about the sport and competition. It's also about the education, about the cultural activities. So I'm really using this opportunity to invite you all to follow the race and also other activities for the kids. This is the only capital in the world with a national park. So this will be for the kids and for all participants, the one lifetime memory for them. So we are really excited for the upcoming event, and really, Mr. Duale, thank you and your team for all the preparation and all efforts that you are doing. We know that you have heavy rains, and we are looking forward to the good weather and the good competition days. So I invite you all to come and to support this event. Thank you. And also, I'm using this opportunity to thank Ms. Liz, who is here with us as an ambassador. And
we agreed with our partnership with the Ministry of Education that we share responsibilities, because this morning I had to do some other things and they had to come here, so I'm just joining you late. To answer your question, it's a very good question indeed, because at least Kenya is continuously nurturing talent, and normally we get this talent from the schools, especially primary schools and secondary schools. And it was really an opportune moment for us that we partner with the Ministry of Education so that we work together as we have been doing before. And they asked us to support them in preparing this event, which was really good. The experience that we have had as Athletics Kenya organizing other international events came into force now to back up the Ministry of Education and to ensure that we have an event which is of international standards. We have worked very closely with the Ministry of Education. We have a partnership, an agreement, an MOU that we had signed years back so that we can work very closely. You realize that Athletics Kenya cannot develop athletes from nowhere. We have to nurture from primary and secondary schools. And this is now the program that we have been doing, especially with the youth all over the country. We set up the camps with support from the government, and also with the schools coming on board and assisting us to set up the camps in those schools. We have been able now to nurture the talent. This is the most important period for us, that we can see the young ones, the very, very young ones, who are the future of this country in athletics is concerned, that we are here to come and cheer them, to see them, so that we can really pinpoint where they are, and we take also the data, so that we can follow up these young athletes as they grow up. Then from there, we can continue all the way primary schools, secondary schools, and eventually to universities as part of programs that we are doing. So we are very happy, and we are fully in support of what the Ministry of Education is doing. And now ISF is also here. We are happy, and I'm sure that this event is going to be memorable, not only for athletics, but I'm sure you have been told about the cultural events that we are going also to share with the young athletes that are coming from different parts of the world. Thank you.
I want again to laud the AK